Storage, security, and management. Securing the storage infrastructure. Valuable information, including intellectual property, personal identities, and financial transactions, is routinely processed and stored in storage array, which is accessed through the network. As a result, storage is now more exposed to various security threats that can potentially damage business critical data and disrupt critical services. It is an intensive and necessary task essential to manage and protect vital information. Information Security Framework. What is storage security? Application of security principles and practices to storage networking technologies. When I say storage networking, it is data storage plus networking. Focus of storage security. Secured access to information. Storage security begins with the building a framework. When I say security, security belongs networking and storage together, which is represented in the diagram. The basic information security framework is built to achieve four security goals: confidentiality, integrity, availability, and accountability. This framework incorporates all security standards, procedures, and controls required to mitigate threats in the storage infrastructure environment. Data confidentiality assures the private or confidential information which is not made available or disclosed to unauthorized individuals. Privacy assures that individuals control or influence what information related to them may be collected and stored, and by whom and to whom that information may be disclosed. This requires authentication of users who need to access information. Data in transit and data at rest can be encrypted to maintain its confidentiality. Requires implementing traffic flow protection measures as a part of security protection. These protection measures generally include hiding source and destination addresses, frequency of data being sent, and amount of data sent. Integrity ensures that the information is unaltered. Ensuring integrity requires detection of and protection against unauthorized alteration or deletion of information. Ensuring integrity stipulates measures such as error detection and correction for both data and system. Availability. This ensures that authorized users have reliable and timely access to system data and applications residing on those systems. Availability requires protection against unauthorized deletion of data and denial of service. Availability also involves that sufficient resources are available to provide a service. Accountability service. Accounting for all events and operations that can take place in data center infrastructure that can be audited or traced later helps to uniquely identify the actor that performed an action. Now, computer security technology. When we go for this computer security technology, we come across many various factors. The first one is adversary, that is threat agent, an entity that attacks or is a threat to a system. Attack, an assault on system security that derives at an intelligent threat, that is an intelligent act that is a deliberate attempt to evade security services and violate the security policy of a system. Countermeasure, an action, device, procedure, or technique that reduces threat, vulnerability, or an attack by eliminating or preventing it, by minimizing the harm it can use, or by discovering and reporting it so that corrective action can be done. Risk, an expectation of loss expressed as a probability that a particular threat will exploit a particular vulnerability with a particular harmful result. Security policy, a set of rules and practices that can specify or regulate how a system of or organization provides security services to protect sensitive and critical system resources. System resource: data contained in an information system or a service provided by a system, or a system capability such as processing power or communication bandwidth, or an item of system requirement, or a facility that houses system operations and equipment. Threat: a potential for violation of security which exists when there is a circumstance, capability, action, or event that could breach security and cause harm. That is, a threat is a possible danger that might exploit a vulnerability. A flaw or weakness in a system design, implementation, or operation and management that could be exploited to violate the system security policy. Risk tried. Understanding security elements. When we go for the security elements, you have many elements that comes across: owners, countermeasures, risk, assets, threats, threat agents. Now we have various activities that is performed: wish to minimize, impose, value, to reduce, to, that increase, to, wish or abuse, and or may damage, give rise to. Now all these elements and activities are represented diagrammatically to understand about the security. Risk triad. Risk triad defines risk in terms of threat, assets, and vulnerabilities. Risk arises when a threat agent uses an existing vulnerability to compromise the security service on an asset. For example, if a sensitive document is transmitted without any protection over an insecure channel, an attacker might get unauthorized access to the document and may violate its confidentiality and integrity. This may in turn result in business loss for the organization. In this scenario, potential business loss is the risk, which arises because an attacker uses the vulnerability of the unprotected communication to access the document and tamper with it. When you come for elements that have come across, we have threat agent, threat, vulnerabilities, risk, assert, countermeasure, owner. Now these are linked with various activities and a diagrammatic representation has been given. When we go for risk triad, we have three aspects, that is threat, risk, and assets, which becomes the vulnerabilities. So combining all these elements and the activities that we come across, we have a diagrammatic representation to go with. To manage risk, organization primarily focus on vulnerabilities. Organization can enforce countermeasures to reduce the possibility of occurrence of attacks and the severity of their impact. Risk assessment is the first step to determine the extent of potential threat and risks in an IT infrastructure. The process assesses risk and helps to identify appropriate controls to mitigate or eliminate risk. Based on the value of asset, risk assessment helps to prioritize investment in and provisioning of security measures. To determine the probability of an adverse event occurring, threats to an IT system must be analyzed with potential vulnerabilities and existing security controls. Based on this analysis, a relative value of criticality and sensitivity can be assigned to IT assets and resources. For example, a particular IT system component may be assigned a high criticality value if an attack on this particular component can cause a complete termination of mission critical services. The three key elements of the risk triad are assert, threats, vulnerabilities. Security elements, assets. Information, the most important asset. Other assets are hardware, software, and network infrastructure. Protecting assets is the primary concern. Security methods have two objectives: must provide easy access to information assets for authorized users. It should be reliable and stable under disparate environmental conditions and volume of usage. Make it very difficult for potential attackers to access and compromise them. The security method should provide adequate protection against unauthorized access, virus, worms, trojans, and other malicious software programs. Security measures should also include encrypt critical data, disable unused services, update to operating system and other software or install regularly, must provide adequate redundancy in the form of replication and mirroring. The effectiveness of a storage security methodology can be measured by two key criteria. 1. The cost of implementing the system should be a fraction of the value of the protected data. 2. It should cost heavily to a potential attacker in terms of money, effort, and time. Authenticity and accountability. Authenticity, verifying that the user or who they say they are and that each input arriving at the system came from a trusted source. Accountability, being able to trace the responsible party, process, entity in the case of security incident or action. Security elements. Threats. Threats are the potential attacks that can be carried out on an IT infrastructure. These attacks can be classified as active or passive. Passive attacks, attacks to gain unauthorized access into the system, threats to confidentiality of the information. Active attacks include data modification, denial of service, repudiation attacks, threats to data integrity, availability, and accountability as given in a tabular structure where the parameters that they have taken as access, modification, denial of service, and repudiation, where these are considered for confidentiality, integrity, availability, and accountability, which is given in the tabular structure. Data modification attack. Unauthorized users attempts to modify information for malicious purposes. A modification attack can target the data at rest or the data in transit. These attacks pose a threat to data integrity. Denial of service. Prevent legitimate user for accessing resources and services. These attacks generally do not involve access to or modification of information. Instead, they pose a threat to data availability. The intentional flooding of a network or website to prevent legitimate access to authorized users is one example of denial of service attack. Repudiation. Repudiation is an attack against the accountability of information. It attempts to provide false information by either impersonating someone or denying that an event or a transaction has taken place. For example, a repudiation attack may involve performing an action and eliminating any evidence that could prove the identity of the user who performed that action. Repudiation attacks include circumventing the logging of security events or tampering with the identity of the attacker. Vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities can occur anywhere in the system. An attacker can bypass control implemented at a single point in the system. Implementing security controls at each point of every access path is known as defense in path. Requires defense in path. Requires layered approach. Because there are multiple measures for security at different levels, defense in depth gives additional time to detect and respond to an act. This can reduce the scope or impact of a security breach. Failure anywhere in this system can jeopardize the security of information assets. Loss of authentication may jeopardize confidentiality. Loss of device Geoparadise availability. Understanding vulnerabilities. We have three factors: attack surface, attack vector, work factor. Attack surface refers to various access points interfaces that an attacker can use to launch the attack. Attack vectors series of steps necessary to launch an act. Work factor amount of time and effort required to exploit an attack vector. Now, solutions to protect critical assets: minimizing attack surface, maximizing the work factor, manage vulnerabilities. In manage vulnerabilities, detect and remove the vulnerability or install countermeasures to lessen the impact. Countermeasures to vulnerability. Implement countermeasures in order to reduce the impact of vulnerabilities. Controls are technical or non-technical. When it is technical, implemented in computer hardware, software or firmware. Non-technical, it is administrative and physical. Control provides different functions: preventive, correction, detective. When it is preventive, avoid the vulnerabilities from being exploited and prevent an attack or reduce its impact. Corrective, reduce the effect of an attack. Detective, discover attacks and triggers preventive or corrective controls.